Hello and welcome to episode 1 of Procedurally Generated, the YouTube series about the history of video games one random game at a time. Today we're going back to the year 2000 and taking a look at a game that made its debut on the Nintendo 64. This game is sometimes considered to be the best puzzle game the Nintendo 64 has to offer, and the property in which it's based is not only still around, but it just recently welcomed another couple of entries to its illustrious catalog. Before we dive in though, let's take a look at this.
Do you have the skill? Do you have the speed? Do you have the coordination to be Pokemon Puzzle Master? Do you have what it takes to face your toughest opponent yet? The Wall. New Pokemon Puzzle League pits you against 16 trainers in Pokemon's biggest challenge of them all, the Wall. Can you master it? A legion of Pokemon say you can. New Pokemon Puzzle League, rated E for everyone, only on N64.
Oh, sweet, sweet TV commercial nostalgia. All credit for that, by the way, goes to A. Donald Umich's YouTube channel for having this video available. But that's right, our first game is Pokemon Puzzle League. Pokemon Puzzle League is a tile-matching puzzle game that takes place in the aptly, albeit lazily named, Pokemon Puzzle League Village. It features characters from the anime including Ash, Professor Oak, Brock, Misty, and more. The main gameplay mechanic is to flip blocks around to create rows of 3 to eliminate said blocks. Instead of blocks falling from the ceiling though, blocks instead creep up from beneath the playing field, slowly at first, but a bit faster the longer the round progresses. On top of the new blocks being added below, the competitive mode allows for garbage blocks to fall from the top of the playfield if the opponent makes a move using a combo or a chain. If the blocks touch the top of the playfield, you've got mere seconds to pull it back down before it's game over. There are several different game modes present revolving around the core concept, ranging from marathon modes where you simply survive as long as you can, to a light story mode where you challenge players from the Pokemon universe and try to earn badges. Players will also have the ability to choose one of 3 Pokemon at the start of a contest, but these are strictly for aesthetic purposes, as the characters and Pokemon you choose have no influence on the actual gameplay. Now, if this game sounds familiar, it might be because the game is actually a Pokemon-themed version of another game called Tetris Attack, which came out on the Super Nintendo in 1996 and featured Yoshi. While named Tetris Attack, it actually has nothing to do with Tetris. And it too also is based on an earlier game called Panel de Pon, which originally was only available in Japan. Pokemon Puzzle League was the first game released in the US that carried forth the Puzzle League moniker. Other releases include Planet Puzzle League, released for the Nintendo DS in 2007, and Puzzle League Express, released for the DSiWare in 2009. There was also an Animal Crossing Puzzle League minigame included in the Welcome Amiibo expansion to Animal Crossing New Leaf in 2016. While story isn't exactly front and center, there is a little build-up surrounding your reason for participating in this tournament. In the opening cutscene, Professor Oak calls Ash and Pikachu to let them know that they have been selected to participate in the official Puzzle League tournament. Ash asks exactly 0 questions and makes his way to the Pokemon Puzzle League Village to earn the 8 badges, take on the Elite Four, and eventually be named the Puzzle Champion. The game does have some sneaky depth though, as the final challenger differs depending on what difficulty you choose. Pokemon Puzzle League initially came out on September 25th, 2000. It was co-developed by Intelligent Systems Corporation Ltd. and the Nintendo Software Technology Corporation. It was also published by Nintendo of America. See, Intelligent Systems is actually a second-party developer. Now, there's tons of controversy around whether or not second-party developers actually exist and what they consist of. But in terms of the industry, Intelligent Systems might actually be the most legitimate studio to make a claim as a second-party developer because they've been supporting Nintendo and Nintendo only since 1984. And has created some of the most beloved Nintendo games and franchises with Fire Emblem, Advance Wars, and Paper Mario. Intelligent Systems is still churning out games in those series as well, with Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes, WarioWare Get It Together, and Paper Mario The Origami King being their latest releases. Pokemon Puzzle League was also made available on the Wii via the Virtual Console on May 5th, 2008, and came to the Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack subscription service as part of the Nintendo 64 collection on July 15th, 2022. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like the video, sub to the channel, and let me know what you thought in the comments. I like to have a live stream and a Let's Play active at almost all times, and I put out a fair number of quick looks as well for new games upcoming. Now I'll be back before long with episode 2. Until then, be safe and be happy. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.